Hey everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And right now I'm actually out in my car. Reason why is I'm just getting ready to come back from vacation, and I just want to quickly do this before I get back because I'm not going to have time to record anything once I get back home. So I figured I would record this now, and then once I get home I'll just quickly edit some stuff together and upload it for you guys. So this weekend was actually a pretty good weekend. I wasn't really knowing what I was going to find when I came up to Penn State. Reason being, haven't been up here in about 4 years, and wasn't sure what stores are still around. I know stuff comes and goes, and unfortunately 2 of the good stores I used to go to are gone. One of them used to be a chain store called Mike's Movies. It was a rental store. There was 3 of them. All 3 are gone now. Not a surprise. Most rental stores aren't around anymore. And the other store, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a record store, and they sold used movies there as well. That store's gone too. So unfortunately, pretty much everything is gone, but there was Goodwill. That store was still there, and they had a ton of VHS tapes. Probably the most VHS tapes I've seen in a Goodwill thus far. So I grabbed 9 new titles, one of them also being a DVD, and here they are. The first title I picked up is only available on VHS or through Warner Brothers DVD-R program, but we all know how I feel about DVD-Rs. So definitely had to grab this. It's a fantastic movie. Used to watch this all the time as a kid, and that is Feds. Great film. Big fan. This is one of those movies that used to play all the time on HBO back on like rainy Sunday on rainy Sundays. When I wasn't out with my friends playing. This seemed to always be playing on TV. So I basically grew up on this movie. Fantastic. Have not seen this since I was a kid. I cannot wait to sit down and watch this. It's just a brilliant movie. I highly recommend it. Again, only available on VHS or through Warner Brothers DVD-R program, which I hate, but had to grab it. Fantastic. Pick this up for only $1. Great deal. The next title I grabbed, also for only $1, was Money from Power Rangers Alpha's Magic Christmas. Again, just getting into Power Rangers. Never watched them as a kid, just starting to get into them, but I'm absolutely loving them. I'm trying to pick up all the Power Rangers I can because unfortunately these are only available on VHS, but I definitely had to grab this for $1. It was a no-brainer. The next title I grabbed was more Power Rangers with Money from Power Rangers High Five for $1, seeing as it's only available on VHS tape. Definitely a great buy. Loving these. Had to get it. Then I picked up Jackie Chan Adventures Day of the Dragon. Now, 3 VHS tapes have been released in the United States for Adventures of Jackie Chan. Unfortunately, they only feature 3 episodes each. That was all that was ever released here in the US. You only get 9 episodes ever released to DVD in the US. This episode here was not one of those episodes, so definitely glad to have this. Trying to get all the Jackie Chan Adventure episodes I can. I was a big fan of the show. I thought it was great. I mean, yeah, not the best animated TV show ever, but definitely a lot of fun. I'm a big Jackie fan, big animation fan. Great cartoon series. Had to get it. The next title I grabbed, simply because I'm a big Albert Brooks fan, and that was Mother. Nothing special. This is available on DVD, although I don't think I've ever come across it on DVD, so just had to grab it. Again, big Albert Brooks fan. The synopsis sounded interesting. Definitely wanted to check it out. Can't wait to watch it. The next title I was very excited to find, and that was Adventures in Wonderland. This here's Volume 1, Hair-Raising Magic. Just picked up Volume 3 maybe like a month ago. Fantastic show. I used to watch this all the time when I was a kid. I remember waking up in the mornings, and this is back when Disney Channel was something you had to pay for. It wasn't just available on all cable now. Like nowadays you get Comcast or something and you automatically get the Disney Channel. Back in the day when I was a kid, it was something special, something you had to pay extra to get, like HBO or, MTV used to be that way. A lot of stations you used to have to pay extra to get. This is one of them, but I remember every year we would get the Disney Channel free for like a month or a couple weeks or something like that. I remember waking up every morning when we used to get it for free and watching this show before I went to school. It was just fantastic, just full of great music, and it's just a fantastic show. I mean, yeah, pretty dated, pretty goofy, but a lot of fun. Again, something I grew up with as a kid. Had to grab this. All I need to get now was the 2nd volume, and I'll have all 3 volumes that have been released. Fantastic show. Definitely had to grab it. Then the last VHS I picked up was Fievel's American Tales. Features the episodes The Legend of Mouse Hollow and Babysitting Blues. This I did not even know existed. I do not know how I missed this animated show. I used to be a big Fievel fan. I remember seeing the original Fievel American Tales in theaters. I remember I saw Fievel Goes West in theaters. I was just a big fan of Fievel when I was a kid. Yet somehow I missed this animated series. I I do not know how I missed this. So when I saw this, I was stunned, taken back that there was an animated series that I had not known about. So I definitely look forward to sitting down and watching this. I can't wait. I'm sure this is going to be great. Again, big 5 fan for $1. This was fantastic. Great buy. And the last I picked up was the DVD, and don't laugh at me too hard for this, but I am a fan of the Twilight series. You know, I don't think they're the greatest movies ever made, but they're definitely fun. So I picked up Destination Forks, The Real World of Twilight. This, a few months ago, you used to be able to get this at places like Walmart for $5, and I looked at it, but I figured, you know, for $5, I don't really care enough about this release to pick it up. But I got this for only $2. It's brand new, unopened. I figured for $2, I'll pick it up, check it out. I mean, I'm sure it's okay. Again, I like the series. It's going to be interesting to see where basically takes you to like the destinations within the book and within the movie, and shows you like the real destinations that you know, the destinations within the movie and the book were written after. So I look forward to watching this. You know, I'm not expecting too much. Again, I'm a fan of the Twilight series, but I don't think they're anything special. They're just decent movies. So, you know, should be okay. For $2, it was worth picking up. So that's it for what I bought. So now onto what I watched. And this weekend I finished up season 1 of Supernatural. I am really getting into this series. It is a fantastic show. And what I really like about it is every week, you know, they're hunting a new ghost or a new demon or a new spirit or something like that. And yet it's also sticking to the plot of them trying to find the demon that killed their mother. And unlike other shows, you can compare this show sort of to something like Smallville. And although, because Smallville, you know, it sticks to kind of the main story of Clark and sort of, you know, his battle against Lex Luthor. That's sort of the main like background plot of the entire series. But, you know, every week there's like a freak of the week. You know, oh, somebody else got infected by a meteor. It gets old. You know, you want to see something different, but you don't want to see just, you don't want to see just somebody getting affected by meteor rocks every single episode. It's, you know, something new has to happen. Which later on in the series, it did get away from that, which was good. But unlike that show, you know, this show, yeah, every week features a new ghost or a new demon, but it works because that's what they are. They're hunting demons. They're brothers hunting demons, hunting ghosts, hunting spirits, just hunting, you know, the things that go bump in the night, basically. That's what they're hunting. So the fact that every week they're doing that, it works. It makes sense. It doesn't seem stupid. It doesn't seem just like, really, oh, they're fighting another ghost. No, because that's what they do. So I get it, and it works, and it's a fantastic show. Some of the episodes are, you know, they can be a little creepy. Nothing too crazy. I'm not saying this, you know, it's anything that's going to scare you, but, you know, there's some decent like creepiness going on in the show, and I definitely like it. I'm becoming a big fan of this. I just got the first 3 seasons like a month ago for $1 each. Fantastic deal. For $1, this is definitely something that I was very happy to get a hold of because, again, I'm really enjoying the series. I cannot wait to sit down and watch season 2. This ended with a fantastic cliffhanger, by the way, so I'm really excited about getting on to season 2 now. So I would highly recommend watching Supernatural. If you guys haven't seen it, I know I'm kind of late to the game with this one. I know this show's been out for a while now. People have been watching it for a while now. I've heard great things. That's why when I came across these for $1 each, I figured definitely have to get them because I've heard great things, and everybody was right. Fantastic show. So if you haven't watched it yet, if you're like me, if you're coming into this late in the game, I definitely recommend checking Supernatural out. It's just a fantastic show. I'm really enjoying it. And the last Halloween horror-thon title tonight I watched was Halloween H2O. Fantastic. Finally, another fantastic Halloween movie. Spoiler alert here, this movie takes place 20 years after the second movie. It completely bypasses 4, 5, and 6. So Halloween 4, 5, and 6 do not exist in this movie's realm. They never happened. And normally, I hate when a series does that. I hate when a series just says, okay, we're going to forget these other movies existed because they weren't very good. You know, we're just going to forget we ever did them. Oops. Let's start over again. And normally that bugs me, but in this case, it works. For the main reasons of 4, 5, and 6 weren't very good. Mediocre movies with mediocre stories. You know, they started to get kind of ridiculous. You know, 4 was just mediocre. 5 was completely ridiculous. 6, again, mediocre. The stories, you know, they just were they were. It's Michael Myers doing something goofy, based around a goofy story, just going around hacking people up. They're fun to watch. I enjoyed them. They weren't, you know, horrible. They just were mediocre. Whereas Halloween 1 and 2 were just fantastic. They were really great, really well done movies. So, you know, for them to just say, okay, these never happened, it sort of works. I'm actually okay with it. So when this came along, it was refreshing that a good Halloween movie came out. This is definitely the best Halloween movie since Halloween 2. Not counting 3 at all, because 3 had nothing to do with Mike Myers, although 3 is a brilliant movie. I love the movie, but we're just not even thinking about that one now. We're just talking Mike Myers here. So this comes along and just, it picks up right, like, with the greatness that was 2. 20 years later, Laurie has been gone into hiding. She has faked her death. So she's now in charge of this like preppy school. She has a son, and sure enough, Mike Myers ends up coming back after her. And it's just a really well done story, and it just feels like a proper, part 3. 1 was great, 2 was also really great. Not as good as 1, and then this basically since this is now like a new Halloween 3, basically since. Like I said, 4, 5, and 6 have been taken out of the picture. This one comes into play now. It feels like a great third movie. It's really well done. It really fits in with the first 2 films, and I think it is brilliant. Just extremely, extremely well done. And another spoiler alert, here at the end, she actually kills off Mike Myers. And I thought that was great. It would have been a great place to end the movie. She's killed Mike Myers. She beheads him. Laurie, yeah, she got him. And then the story could have ended. Unfortunately, it doesn't end. They do Halloween Resurrection, which we'll get into that movie tomorrow. And I won't really talk about that now because I want to talk about it tomorrow after I rewatch it and talk to you guys about it. But, it's just a shame they didn't end the movie with this, because the movie is so strong and so well done. It feels like a great, just a great third movie. Had a great ending. Just felt like they could have ended on a high note with this film, because it was just really well done. Great, death scenes. Fantastic slasher, but at the same time has that great, thriller, well-written, feel that the first 2 movies do. So, if you didn't like 4, 5, and 6 and you haven't seen H2O yet, definitely check it out. It's a great movie, a great basically part 3, like a new part 3 in a way. I love it. Definitely the best Halloween movie since Halloween 2. Just fantastic. As a Mike Myers fan, this movie is just, I'm just in love with this film. I'll watch this over and over again. Because normally when I sit down and watch the Halloween movies, I'll actually watch, Halloween 1, Halloween 2, and then H2O. I'll usually skip over 4, 5, and 6. I've only ever seen 4, 5, and 6, maybe after this year, I've only seen them maybe 3 times each. They're just mediocre films. They're not that fantastic. Whereas Halloween 1, 2, and H2O, I've watched, dozens of times, because they're just fantastic movies. So definitely give this one a watch. I love it. It's brilliant. Great movie. I'm so glad they made this. It really made up for the mediocreness that was 4, 5, and 6. They outdid themselves with this movie. Fantastic. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Again, I'm in my car. I don't know how this video is going to work, but everything might have just gotten really dark. And I know you can only kind of see my face, sort of, because as I was recording this, it started out sort of light outside, and now it's pretty much gotten completely pitch black, which is sort of weird. So I'm not sure if this video just went from light to dark. That would be very interesting. But like I said, I'm just about to leave my vacation. My wife's actually in the hotel room packing up and getting ready. We're just about to head out. So as soon as I get home, I'm going to, edit this video together, upload it, definitely give you guys something. That way you guys have something for tonight. So there you go. That's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought and what I watch tomorrow. See ya. Hey everybody, one quick thing before I go. Yes, I am back from vacation. Obviously, I am back in the movie room right now. But I was just about to edit this video, but I wanted to quickly tell you guys about a deal I saw. There are some great $3 off coupons for a bunch of great Fox Blu-rays featuring things like Rocky Horror Picture Show, Wrong Turn 4, Day the Earth Stood Still, I think Mirrors, Hills Have Eyes, and a bunch of other horror titles like that. They're all Fox titles. You can get these either at coupons.com or yearofamillionmoments.com/coupons. I'll put some links down below so you guys can go print out some $3 coupons. Some decent titles there to to get $3 off of on Blu-ray. So just want to let you guys know about that really quick. So, okay, now I'm about to go edit this video. See ya.